You started this channel with me. You made this bed with your blanket, you little old lady. Nobody can see it though.
Good.
I can show it. I'm just gonna like Photoshop you into an old people's home.
Thanks. Look at my dinosaurs.
Why did you say that like an old lady? Look at my dinosaurs.
That makes me sound like Bane.
I knew them very well.
I was there the day this happened.
Hello, welcome back to WhatAreMovie. I am Tony.
And I'm Claire.
And we are back with 1,000 subscribers.
Yes.
This is the first recording since.
You kept it secret from me all day, and then like
Well,
in the
you
evening,
were busy. So.
In the evening, you're like, "Oh, I have something to tell you."
But thank you very much. We really appreciate it. I know there's been a little break between when we got it and the next video. You would have seen a video by now, but I was very ill. Yeah, so it's been a bit of an eventful time. We had a Christmas party at work, and then
we were ill.
We had the aftermath of that, but then I was actually ill, a week later. Anyway, we are back for It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Last time was Mac's mum burns her house down.
Oh yes.
Yeah, really good episode. Like that one a lot. Who knows what they get into next? But we are on episode 7. This aired on the 28th of October 2010. Ooh. Directed by Randall Einhorn again. Last one was Matt Shackman, but this is Randall Einhorn. Written by Charlie Day and Rob McElhenney. There we go. What could it be?
I'm hoping for a Halloween party.
Halloween.
It's Halloweeny time, isn't it?
Oh, October, 28th of October.
Halloweeny time.
Yeah, you're alright. That's what you're hoping for. Okay, yeah. Cool. Well, we'll see. Full reactions in the description. You need your own copy to watch along. Just make sure to come back where we'll talk all about it. Let's go.
I hope I get to see at least one ancient spirit.
I think we should get some chalk and some erasers.
We are going to hit up ancient Egypt, though. I'm very excited about that. We're
museum?
together.
Just so I'm clear, you guys don't actually think that things are going to come alive because you're spending the night in a museum, right?
I'm sorry, but we're
It's like a Halloweeny one.
Time. It's certainly going to be a lot better than sticking around the bar all night watching you eat sandwich after sandwich after sandwich.
What the hell's the matter with you? You've been stuffing your face for days.
It's fatness, Frank. Plain and simple. It's a person becoming fat before your eyes.
I don't even really know how to make the bird joke.
I'm not fat, I'm pregnant.
I feel like you say that all the time now.
You better do yourself a favor and flush it out.
Wait a second. You definitely said that.
Yeah, this is deja
We're all
vu.
saying things that we say all the time. I'll just reiterate. D, we don't care about you or your body or your baby or that baby bird that you're probably carrying inside of you.
Well, you should give a shit.
Oh god.
Because one of you is the father. I'm talking about the Halloween party where one of you got me pregnant. But you know, since you guys don't care about me or my body or my baby or whatever it was that you were saying, we shouldn't talk about it. You guys are on your way to a museum to spend the night. Hey, have a great time, guys.
Wait,
played
but
them.
two of those are her brother and her dad.
Well, technically he's not her dad. Maybe he got her pregnant. Do you want to know a little fun fact?
She's actually pregnant?
She's actually pregnant in real life, yeah. So they worked it into the story.
Right, so there ends up being a kid in this.
I didn't say that.
But at least I was right with the Halloweeny.
Yeah. You
I feel
are
weird
right.
saying Halloweeny now because I'm thinking of weenies.
Whose weenie did it?
Now, I don't even remember that party. I was wasted.
Yeah, me too. I browned out that evening.
Browned out.
Oh, it's when you drink so much that everything goes brown. It's not as severe as a blackout, because I remember bits and pieces. I like to call it browning out.
Never heard of that before.
There's a good reason for that, Frank, because I think Mac just made it up on the spot.
I did.
That's a great term, browning out.
You like it? I love it. Thank you.
I think it'd be more like graying out.
Browned out. Best chance at figuring this out is for us to all put our browns together, mash them together, and try and figure out which one is too
Okay, well, let's not overuse the brown thing right in the beginning, you know?
Yeah, but here's the thing. Once you throw a term like that out and everybody likes it, it's pretty much fair game.
It's
Use
public
Yeah.
domain at that
It becomes
point.
public domain.
Now we're just trying to figure out who banged D.
That's the important thing. Let's not focus too much on the brown, even though it's a term that I'm going to use a lot. So here's what I remember from my brown state. I remember
That guy
costumes
happy.
were pretty cool, except for yours. I was really pissed off at you because we agreed to go as Mario and Luigi. I held up my end of the bargain.
Nice.
Showed up wearing it. Dude, what are you doing? Where's your Mario costume?
No, I went with a sexier look.
Sexy.
We agreed on funny over sexy.
What am I? I'm just like some weird Italian plumber. I look like an asshole.
I'm that character from Lord of the Rings, Viggo Morgenstein.
Okay, that is not the character's name.
Yeah.
And you're not even getting that right. You're totally boning me here, bro. You realize that?
Yo! Look at
Oh my gosh.
I want to suck your blood! It's Twilight!
Don't forget it. The disappointment.
You are dressed like the Phantom of the Opera. He's not a vampire.
He eats theater people.
No, he doesn't.
I think he might.
He does.
And I'm surprised you even know who the Phantom of the Opera is.
He might not.
He doesn't.
No, I don't.
Party blows.
Why in God's name would you wear a costume with giant wings?
I'm a sexy angel.
Are we supposed to pretend like you're not dressed like a giant bird?
Sexy. Don't dress like a bird.
I didn't dress like a bird. I'm clearly an angel.
No.
Besides, did you guys see that coos over there? Dressing like a peacock? Big giant bird. Green bird.
Oh god. Well, that backfired on her.
Whoa, she wears it very well. She wears it so well, in fact, that I have now pinpointed her as my prey for the evening.
Oh my god.
Out of my way, bird. This all sounds right to you? Okay.
That's pretty
So it
good.
was later in the
I
evening,
remember it.
and things
Yeah.
had progressed quite a
Yeah.
bit, 'cause I was starting to get pretty close to sealing the deal with
Been bugging me all night. Hey, I think you're creepy. Leave me alone.
Yes.
Close.
Close, so close.
So sexy.
It's like, oh my God, you look so sexy. I'm gonna sex you all up. I'm like, you're just my friend. Get your sex off me. And then she gets all sexy.
Oh, he's so sad.
Sexiest costume in the world. I hate it.
Wait. Do you want to get rid of that costume?
Yes, I want to get rid of the costume. I mean, it's like to be the sexy.
Switch costumes with me?
Yeah.
Hey. That worked. Oh, poor Charlie.
You gave me your sexy costume, and I was able to fell the seductive temptress. Oh, yeah, so I did have sex with the peacock lady. Well, mystery solved. I mean,
That,
No.
That's not the mystery. That you banged the peacock chick is not the mystery.
the D thing is the mystery.
I got a bit off track.
D and she got pregnant. Well, clearly from that story, Charlie, you're the one that banged her. That's why you were feeling so much remorse.
That face.
Wouldn't feel that way after banging.
Shit, dude.
That was a great face.
No. Those were tears of joy. Frank and Artemis were sitting at the bar, and they were in the middle of some kind of big argument.
Yeah.
And I was with the McPoyle brothers over at the jukebox. The delicate truce with them. So look, if you guys are cool, then I'm totally cool.
We're cool as cucumbers. Bump it.
This time I will bump it. The truce is on. We bumped this. D walked by. Oh, hey, D.
Hey, Charlie. Great costume.
Yeah.
Great.
Like the feathers.
Feathers.
Just then the waitress came in. I see you received my invitation.
Received all 100 of them.
Who's this jerk?
This is my new boyfriend. He's here to protect me.
Want to get your ass kicked? Oh. I have to defend your honor.
Oh,
Stop it.
Get my back.
Oh, God damn it! I got milk all over me.
milk.
Milk?
Insanely masculine.
Waitress, that's amazing, man. I gotta call her.
Charlie,
What?
what happened?
No.
I love this. They're all
Be
misremembering.
leaving out some major things. Don't say I went as Spider-Man. I didn't go as Spider-Man.
Oh.
I was Man Spider. Totally different. Yes, I was having an argument with Artemis because a couple of weeks before we had some makeup sex in a dumpster out in the back of Wendy's. She incorporated a bun.
That's where everyone-
in the lovemaking. She took the dough and rolled it up into a ball, and we were going berserk.
They were definitely laughing.
I admit I do too.
Frank,
Dough.
Frank, we don't need to hear this part of the story, okay? Can you just tell us about Halloween? Stick to Halloween night.
Okay, we were arguing because you wanted another dumpster hump, and I wanted to stay. That's when you were doing your thing.
I'm gonna kick your ass back. Get my back, dude. Here, buddy.
Already.
You are insane!
Insanely masculine.
It was Artemis that took advantage of you because she
I
was.
wondered
trying
how
to
the
make
milk
me
got over her, and
jealous
I've just
after
clicked
you
it was the
broke free.
McPoyle's milk.
Milk, yeah.
Yeah.
Something
Because she
like
had the
costume
beer bottle one, I was like,
Stupid sexy costume. Oh, shit. Somebody please tell me Frank's memory's not correct.
I'm loving this. Just misremembering and like, is this right?
Knock, knock, chick faces.
Oh.
We need some guidance.
I don't remember that night.
I didn't tell you which night yet.
I don't remember most evenings. You can try me, but I will not promise you anything.
Last Halloween.
Oh, Halloween.
Anything ring a bell?
It was quite a night. I was angry at you because of an incident that happened a few weeks before where you and I were in the dumpster behind Wendy's. I incorporated that hamburger
Just
bun
keep
and
cutting to it.
Stop the part that why does everybody think that we want to know about
Because
that?
it's really interesting and innovative. And I thought maybe you'd want some I sure did.
Anything else that happened that night? Like Deandra getting pregnant?
Oh, well, that makes sense. Max slept with her at the party.
What? What are you talking about?
Mac had blood all over his knuckles and went to the bathroom to wash it off. Dee was incensed that her costume was covered in milk, so she went to the bathroom. But the line for the ladies' room was too long, so she went to the men's room.
She's like transforming. It's so good.
We decided to have makeup sex in the men's room, but the door was locked, and I heard the passionate, unmistakable sounds of lovemaking coming from inside. So Frank and I had to sneak outside to my station wagon, where we gave each other hand jobs.
Well, there you have it.
He looks so pleased with himself.
Max the dad, Jeremy. Max.
I bet Max was in there with the peacock lady. And then Dennis is gonna get
All
annoyed.
the evidence is pointing towards you, pal.
There were passionate sounds of lovemaking coming from the bathroom, but it wasn't me and Dee. Okay, here goes.
Oh no.
And I heard Charlie cry out for help. He was about to get his ass kicked by that giant dude.
Please, I need you.
There was no time for an ocular pat-down.
Not in my bar, bro.
Oh, pull that down.
In the area, and I retained order, like I always do.
Everybody chill!
I don't know if this is accurate.
It's cool now. Blood all over my knuckles, so I went to the bathroom to clean it off. That's when Dee came in. Oh, hey, Dee. I do not give a shit about your problems, Dee, okay? I'm pumped up from that ass whooping I just handed out. You see that? Okay? I don't know how you're gonna get all that milk off of you. What is that supposed to mean? Shoot! Get out of here! Shoot! Come on, get out!
Oh god.
So annoying. Whoa! Margaret, what are you doing here? God, that is so gross. You're always doing that. Are you trying to tell us something? Is that like a sexual thing? All right, let's do this.
So are you telling us that you had sex with Margaret McPoyle?
Yes.
Oh.
You know, we gotta go confront
What's
the
worse,
McCoyles
a
about
bird
this.
or McCoy?
This whole story.
The only consistent part about every single one of these stories is that
Wait,
the
did the
McCoyles were there
McCoyles
and they were drinking milk, which means they were
in
stone
revenge.
cold sober that night. They could probably confirm the truth.
Oh, yeah, they only drink milk. So they're sober.
What if that's not milk?
Dee's pregnant, huh? I remember that night well.
I love them.
You were all very, very, very drunk.
Quite drunk.
You should feel shame.
Okay, don't give us your judgment, sir. Can you please just tell us what you remember?
Tell us what happened.
Well,
Why is
just
Frank so
finished
slouched?
accepting Charles's terrible, terrible truths. Let's get out of her face. Your breath is awful.
Oh, really? What about this one? Do you, Philip?
That's cool.
I love how every detail is wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Dee.
But what detail is right?
I see you received my invitation.
I'm sorry, do I know you?
Who's this jerk?
This is my boyfriend.
Ladies, take it, buddy.
yeah, I know
Ladies,
shit.
take
Who are
it.
you?
You want to get your ass kicked? Back! Give it back!
It's kind of bits are remembered, right?
Joe Morgan,
She's got no feathers in this one.
I'm insanely high on mescaline.
Are you telling me that wasn't even the waitress?
Not at all.
Washed that poor girl's blood off his hands. Dee came back out. Mac kicked her out of the bathroom so he could make sweet love to Margaret in private.
I heard you gave quite a performance, Macwell.
Okay, that's enough, all right? That's your sister.
Oh god.
Yeah.
You know what? Just move past it. Tell the story, please.
I don't know
She's
how
still
they
expecting
definitely
a call.
broke.
That's not gonna happen. So just move past it, all right?
You will call her!
Man, I'm sorry. Fine, I'll call her.
As I was saying, Dee came out of the bathroom and
Everybody call me a bird. You take it off and switch me.
I don't think so.
Oh, I don't think so. I didn't ask you, okay?
Jesus.
Listen, alright, number one, fun. Weird plumber, he's gonna leave you alone for the rest of the night. That's good, right? And then the second great thing for you is I'm not gonna beat the shit out of you, so let's go.
Oh.
Call me a bird all night, making fun, saying names. Let's see who's
Just dress up as a bird.
Dee was clearly on a warpath to prove to one of you that she was indeed sexy.
The best way to do that was to trick one of you two into making love to her.
Charlie's not with it.
By far the most vulnerable.
And so she took Charlie into the back office and had her way with him. You should see the look on your face.
It's good enough to eat.
No, hold on a second. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. I switched costumes with Dennis. That was Dennis.
So Dennis thought Deandra was the peacock chick.
And Dee thought that Dennis was Charlie?
So Dee thinks that I'm the dad, but Dennis, you're the dad.
Delightful.
Oh shit, I'm gonna be sick.
Go, do it. Oh, feel it. Let it out. Don't flush.
Deandra! Yeah! This is bad.
Thought you had sex with Charlie, but it was Dennis that you went into the back room with.
See? I had sex with you. It was sex with me. It was sex with me.
You threw up the whole way over here, Dee.
We gotta get you and that monster that's in your gut down to
Jesus.
Mexico ASAP.
Kidding me? You did not have sex with Dennis?
Yes, you did. Thought it was me because you wanted sex from me, but you got sex from Dennis.
No, that did not happen. Have you guys been obsessing about this all night long?
Yes.
Yeah?
Of course, we were running around trying to figure out who the father is. It's not Dennis. Who is it?
It's none of you. No, none of you are the father. I just told you that because you were making fun of me for eating the sandwich, and I thought it would upset you and get you going, and it did.
Nice.
You guys have been obsessing about this all night.
Oh!
Thank God for that.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what. I'm not going to tell you who the father is.
Who gives a shit?
You don't give a shit. You just.
When he said it was one of us. Now that it's not one of us, I mean,
Who cares?
who cares, right?
No big deal.
Yeah, we don't care.
Oh my God.
Wow.
This close, shoulders, man. I really
Okay, Dee, we're out of here. You look like a turkey.
You look like an ostrich.
Yes!
I want to call her an emu, but I want to save it for. You know,
I say, you are a big, fat, flightless bird.
Those are all. Just the sort of the general.
Poor Dee. She thought she got the one up on him, but
Well, that was a whirlwind.
it was. There we go. That was. Was it who got Dee pregnant? Or Dee? Yeah, who got Dee pregnant? There we go. Full reaction. A link in the description to our discussion. Bye bye. Can you see why I wanted to watch that last time?
Yeah.
Because it was a Halloween one. It was the McPoyles returned. What did you think of it?
It was so good.
Yeah.
And we had
I really
everyone,
liked that episode.
McPoyles. The only person I thought, because I thought to myself, oh, we had everyone.
Cricket.
But we didn't have Cricket.
No. But we've had Cricket quite a lot.
Yeah,
So, you know. The last time we saw him, I guess, was the podcast, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So he wasn't, I mean, I would say they didn't do too much bad to him, but I mean, they've done bad to him in the past, so yeah. But yeah, we got Artemis, Waitress, McPoyles.
Yep.
Great. Yeah, and a Halloween party. You said Halloween. Yeah. Did you know? You just guessed because of the date.
I thought about the date and I was like, it'd be cool if they did like a
Halloween. Yeah, we haven't really seen one, have we?
No.
So yeah, there we go. But it started off with them talking about going to a museum.
Yes.
Because they were worried that they were like, oh, we're going to see spirits or ghouls or things coming alive.
Ancient Egypt.
So they basically want to live out night in the museum.
Yeah, basically.
But yeah, which is interesting because Night in the Museum has Rami Malek in it, and we're watching Mr. Robot, which has. There we go.
But yeah, Dee was eating a sandwich, and then they were like, because she kind of scoffed at them, didn't they, for going to a museum. And they were like, oh, it's better than sitting here with you eating sandwich after sandwich after sandwich.
Yeah. Did you know why?
No.
No? Was you surprised to hear her saying she's pregnant?
Yep.
It's like, one of you chumps is the dad.
Yep.
And then that's when you were like, wait a second, one is her brother and one is her
it did such
dad?
a good storyline with that, because I was like, well, it's only two of them, because one's her dad and one's her brother, like.
Yeah, but this is Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Claire. It could be anyone. I mean, we already have side characters that are...
the McPaws.
Exactly. I mean, you should have maybe clicked at that point when the possibility of incest came up there. The McPaws would be in it.
Do you know what was really disgusted in my head? I was like, what if that milk is not milk?
I mean...
And that's how she got pregnant.
Oh god!
By having the milk spilt on her. That was my thought.
My lord.
Because I was a bit like, when she was saying like it's one of your fault I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
I was kind of a bit like, is this sort of like actually not them physically getting her pregnant, but they're responsible for how she got pregnant?
Maybe.
You know, when you're like, it's like, oh wait.
Yeah.
I was wondering if it was going by that angle. That because you did this happened. But...
Yeah, but no.
Yeah.
But yeah, they all freak out, and it cuts to who got Dee pregnant. There we go. But they're talking about Halloween party, where it happened, and then I love this whole episode because it's all them trying to remember the details and getting them slightly wrong, and it changing as it goes and evolving.
Max describes, he was like, I was in a brown state.
I browned out.
Yeah, they're like, does that mean? And he's like, well, I didn't black out because I remember bits, so I referred to it as browning out. And then
Frank's like, I've never heard of this.
Yeah,
and Dennis is like,
you just made that up.
Like, yeah, do you like it?
Yeah,
like, I'm going to use that more.
Browning out, and then they go into each of
their...
No,
we can't. This is my thing.
Oh,
like,
but
wow.
then Charlie's like, it's public domain now, you said it. And
Yeah.
then they go into each of their stories of what they remember.
Yes. So we start with Dennis, right?
Yes.
Yeah. He's dressed as?
Luigi, because...
Which is... quite funny.
Because Charlie's Luigi.
Because Charlie is now Luigi. It would have been amazing if they predicted that the other one, he dressed as Luigi in this. But, I mean, it makes sense for the story. Because him and
Mac were going to be Mario and Luigi. But then Mac turned up in a different costume from The Lord of the Rings.
What does he say? Viggo Mortensen or something.
Yeah,
It's like, that's not the character's name. And that's the actor. And you're not even getting that right.
Yeah. Because apparently they decided that doesn't Max says something about that he had a sudden change of mind because he wanted to go for a sexy outfit rather than a funny
Dennis
outfit.
was like, no, he just said sexy, and Dennis was like, no, we decided to go funny this year instead of sexy because we were going to like surprise the ladies.
He's a bit like, what's Luigi? I'm just a weirdly dressed plumber without Mario.
Yeah. What was Frank dressed as? Spider-Man,
yeah. And then Charlie turns up.
As a vampire, Twilight! Woo! Suck your blood!
Yeah, because all the girls are into Twilight.
But he's actually as the Phantom of the Opera.
And then they're like, you don't even know what the Phantom of the Opera is. And then he's like, no.
I like how they each make a comment as they get to Charlie. And it's even like, he was like they suck people's blood, right? Like, no, they don't. They definitely don't.
Yeah.
I mean, they do. Yeah.
But Dennis sees his eyes on a peacock.
No, because Dee walks over.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, why did you wear something with wings? So we've had this.
Like a bird.
This is finally starting to come. Like, we've had little hints of them calling her a bird before.
Yeah.
But very little. And this one went full out with the whole bird thing. I think it's one of the funniest details in this. She's like, no, I meant clearly an angel.
Yeah.
It's like, if anyone's a bird, is that stupid peacock lady over there? Look at her. And they're like, whoa. Ooh. I have decided she is my prey tonight, and I will leave with her. It's like, oh, Dennis. The psycho.
Is that where Dennis' story ends?
No, he pushes out of the way, and then he goes over to her, and I can't remember, I think it kind of stops. It kind of flashes back and forth, doesn't it? But then he says he was like, oh, maybe he says, oh, that's it. We solved the mystery of me sleeping. I'm the one who slept with the peacock lady.
Like, that's not
mystery solved. Yeah, I like how Frank says it so, like, bluntly. He's like, that's not the mystery. Oh, yeah, Dee getting pregnant. That's the mystery. Again, that's another little hint of them. Like, once they get interested in something else, they just divert. So, but it was like, I was so close to getting with her. And it cuts to her being like, you're a weirdo and a freak. I don't like you. Get out of here.
Leave me alone.
It's like, okay. And then that's when Charlie comes over crying.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, my stupid sexy costume, so sexy.
Yeah.
It's too sexy. She wants to have sex with me. And that's when Dennis is like, oh, we should swap.
Yeah.
And he's like, what? I don't want... Yeah, he's like, you don't want it, right? He's like, yeah, let's swap. So they go and swap.
Oh, it would have been so good to see Charlie and Luigi. So he did end up dressed as Luigi.
Yeah.
I just realised that.
Yeah.
Oh,
which,
how funny.
There you go. Did he ever play a vampire in something? And then imagine if he played a vampire before Luigi and then went on to Luigi. So then... Is this when they're... So he's dressed as Luigi.
Should we go on to Frank's story?
I don't know.
I feel like we go Frank, then Dennis. Or when's Charlie's?
I wrote Charlie did it. But I can't remember why. Because did Dee then go into the thing as well? No, I think she didn't go in yet. Because we do hear part of Charlie's story where he's like, yeah, I made up with the McPoyles. The truce. But I did wrote Charlie did it, so... Oh, because he was crying about the sex, that's why. He's like, it's a sexy costume, I had sex. We're just friends or whatever. Yeah, so then everyone was like, oh, you must have done it then.
And that's
but then Charlie's like, no, wait, this is what happened. And then he was like, the McPoyles.
Yeah, he was...
How happy are you to see them back?
Really good.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Yeah, because then he said that he was making a truce.
I think that makes it a lot better not seeing them for so long and then like, oh, they're back.
Yeah, but I feel like they need to, because of their character and their like origin and everything, they need to be in the most craziest storylines because their characters in it are a bit like...
Oh, yeah, they're very
like, so weird. They have to fit in at the right moment.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I
you
mean?
don't want to just force them in anyway.
No.
Yeah.
But, which is why it fit in quite well. So Charlie was doing a truce with them and all good. And
they were like, yeah, bump it.
And then all of a sudden the waitress walked in.
Yeah.
And he was like, what are you doing?
He's like, so I see you got my invitation.
Yes, all 100 of them.
Yeah. Who's this? And then
My
he starts
boyfriend.
fighting with him, basically. Matt, get my back. But before he doesn't... Oh, Dee's already walked past and she's got feathers on her.
Yeah, she's got feathers on her.
What did you think of this joke?
I was a bit like, oh, God. Yeah, then...
He pushes the guy and like...
Charlie pushes the guy.
Basically punches him away, knocks him into Ryan or Liam. I think it's Ryan.
The milk spills over Dee, and then she's like, I've got milk.
Yeah, and you didn't realise because they drink milk all the time.
Yeah. It really threw me off because I didn't see his... I don't know if I was just looking elsewhere.
Too fast. The action was too action-packed.
I didn't see his milk spilled. Then I was thinking, like, wait, was there milk...
crying.
Yeah. I was like, wait, was there milk in the beer bottle? Because she's holding a beer bottle that I was so confused. I was like...
Yeah. The McCoyles. They always drink milk. Do you remember the hostage episode? I don't want any of your lukewarm milk, Liam.
Yes.
Stop breaking bricks, wet nips. Remember?
And then Charlie says that he kisses the waitress.
Yes. Yeah,
and
she's like, you're insanely hot.
Yeah. And they're like, yeah, that's not what happened.
That's not what happened. Yeah. So I don't know who tells the next, but maybe
like...
Frank.
Yes, maybe.
Because he was like, I was not dressed as Spider-Man, I was Man-Spider. I don't know if he told that yet, actually. But he was arguing with Artemis.
Yeah.
I love this. Because we had makeup sex in a dumpster in the back of Wendy's. Yeah. He cut to it, which is great. And then he's like talking about, she took a bun, rolled it into a dough ball, and then she...
Yeah,
and they're all like...
need to know this.
It looked like Mac and Charlie were cracking at this point. As in Rob and Charlie in real life were cracking. We're going to watch at one point, there should be a compilation of all the times they break character and crack, because it's so good. They always do. They're like, this is not the part of the story we care about. Like, move on to the other bit. So then the story changes slightly to... I can't even remember. Oh, it's that Mac this time pushes him.
Yeah, the fight scene's a bit different.
Yeah, he pushes him, which knocks it into Dee, who's got a beak now.
Yeah.
He's like...
Then she goes to the bathroom.
Yeah, but then the waitress like freaks out, like, you're an idiot, I'm out of here. And then Artemis is like, makes out with him.
Yes, because she says she goes into the bathroom, but the queue for the women's bathroom was too long.
Yeah.
So she followed Mac into the men's bathroom.
Yeah.
So it was Mac that had sex with her.
Yeah.
And he's like, No.
He's like, I've got to admit something.
Yeah.
This is the best bit as well, because obviously they've got Artemis around now to chat with him, which is great.
So they tell the story again.
Yeah. But no, it also, did they tell the whole bit again? I can't remember. But anyway, the point is Mac's in the bathroom, and then Dee turns up, and it's just an emu. It's just an emu. Did you expect that? And I love how they made the sounds to them actually.
And then it turns out that Dee left the bathroom.
And then it's Margaret
McPoyler's in there. And he's like, I did have
sex thing? The licking the lips?
He was like, I did have
fine,
sex,
let's do
but
this.
it was with Margaret.
Yeah.
And they're like,
which one's worse, Dee or Margaret?
Then that's when they realise maybe their answers lie with the McPoyles.
Yeah.
Because they were drinking milk all night, so they were sober.
So they go round to the McPoyles. Oh, I love this scene.
That's where we find out that Mac punched the woman, and that we find out that the woman wasn't even the waitress.
Not even the waitress.
It was a random woman.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But what did they say then? I can't even remember. It's like the whole McPoyle bit is so funny though, because they reenact the Margaret thing so weirdly with the noises. Definitely, they were cracking up to this part. I've heard a lot of things. I saw because they watched the outtakes recently on the podcast. They actually did what we did. They watched the outtakes. And the one with the stop breaking bricks wet nips, that one with the McPoyles, they were like, we did not expect any. The line was stop breaking bricks, and that was it. And then he just goes off on it. Jimmy Simpson, he just makes stuff up on the spot all the time. So I think even you will go on! I think that is completely improvised. The way he delivers it is like just so like.
Max is like, I will call her.
Okay, dude, I will call her. But
and that's when we find out that Dee was really angry.
The comment, as well, of him having sex with Margaret is like, he gave quite the performance.
Yeah, it's your sister.
It's so awful. Oh, it's great.
But yeah, Dee came out the bathroom really angry.
Yeah.
And then she came across the Peacock Woman and swapped outfits with the Peacock Woman, which is when I clicked and I was a bit like, wait a second. And then to get revenge...
Did we mention that Artemis and Frank tried to go in the bathroom to have sex and heard the noises? No, we didn't. So then that's when Artemis thought Mac was with Dee, but Mac admitted he was with Margaret.
That was in Frank's story, wasn't it?
Sorry.
Yeah. Because they were like, it was Mac.
Yeah. So Dee comes out in this part.
The Peacock outfit.
Obviously the McPoyles are sober.
Grabs Charlie. Or Charlie.
No. Before that, because she had... Oh, did you say she swapped outfits?
Yeah,
she threatened to like fight her and that.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, she was like, "Oh, the creepy plumber won't be with you. And I won't beat you up."
So she swaps outfits and then she feels wonderful and like she can take on the world. Yeah. She grabs Charlie for
and
revenge.
Then go in the office.
In the back room. So it was Charlie that had sex with them.
Yeah.
And then...
and then Charlie's like, wait, no!
Yeah, we swapped outfits, me and Dennis. And
I love the pan to Dennis and his like realisation.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw up.
And they're like, ooh, throw up. Don't flush.
Don't flush, yeah! I wonder if that was in the script.
So then they find out that Dennis had sex with Dee.
Yeah.
And nearly initiated into the McPoyles, I felt like.
Yeah. And that's when they they go around to Dee's like, Dee, we need to get you out of here. Dennis.
To Mexico, we need to get that thing out of you.
That monster out of you.
Yeah. And she's like, what? It's like, it was Dennis.
It's like, no, it was not.
Yeah. And then they're like, we changed outfits, it was Dennis. Then she's just like, it was none of you.
I just said it to like freak out. You've been thinking about it all night.
Yeah.
Just because you made fun of me for eating a sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was literally it.
Yeah,
her revenge, which is quite.
Dad is.
I quite like that because she got one up on them because they were like they weren't even doing anything that bad, I guess. But they haven't cared about her being pregnant, I guess.
Yeah, just called her fat.
I like that comment at the beginning as well. It's like, I feel like you say that all the time. And then Frank says you got to flush it, and he's like, yeah, you've definitely said that. And then Max kind of like, since we're saying stuff we say all the time, it's
Yeah.
like, we don't care, you're annoying, you're a bird. Yeah. But yeah, basically and she's like, I'm not going to tell you who the real dad is. It's like, we don't care.
Yeah.
Doesn't involve us. We don't give a damn. And that's when they just wander off, calling her a bird and an emu and a flightless.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. That was Who Got Dee Pregnant, which we still haven't found out.
What season are we on?
6.
6. Is this the start of the season?
No, we are midway.
No, midway.
Yeah.
I'm just very confused. She wasn't pregnant on the last episode, and now she's clearly got a pregnant bum.
Well, time could have passed.
I
think actually she did have a bump in previous episodes.
But we just didn't notice.
We just didn't notice.
Because I couldn't help but notice that she was clearly pregnant on the flashbacks of the Halloween party.
Yeah, yeah.
Like when we was watching, I was like, she's clearly pregnant now.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
there have been scenes where she's clearly pregnant. We even got a comment on one of them saying, you can see, obviously I didn't mention it to you because I didn't want to... Yeah, but yeah, she definitely. So yeah, there we go. I like how they worked into the story. It kind of happens like that with shows.
I'm intrigued because I wouldn't trust them to bring up a baby. I'm like, what's going to happen here?
We'll see, won't we? We'll see where the show goes. But there we go. That was episode 7. I really enjoyed that. One of my favourites. It's very good. Return of the McPoyles. Always good to see them. It's been a long time coming. Last time we saw them was like season 3, I think.
Yeah.
So, what are you thinking?
It was like, could we get a returning character?
Who?
Of the people she was going to surrogate for, and then she gives the baby to them.
You think?
Maybe.
Or who else could it be? Like, who could it be? That's the problem. She hasn't said.
Cricket.
I mean, Did they ever? I don't know. Who else could you think of?
I don't know.
I mean, she had a relationship recently.
Oh, with Josh.
Ponderosa.
Ponderosa.
The Ponderosas, Maureen and Bill Ponderosa. Big guy. Dennis got married to Maureen and her brother was big and she was like, no, I ain't having none of that. And they gave her a car.
Yes. I was thinking of the soldier.
She was in a relationship with Ben the soldier?
Yeah.
There you go. Who could it be? We'll have to wait and see. But there we go. That was episode 7. Who knows what they're getting to episode 8? What do you reckon? Do you think we'll get a continuation?
The father.
The father. We'll see. But there we go. Thank you very much. Really enjoyed that. I look forward to seeing if there are bloopers of the McPoyles in this one.
Yeah.
Who got her? It's one of the best lines I thought. But there we go. Yeah. So we'll be back next time. Thank you very much for watching. Next on the channel is Mr. Robot. So there we go. Thanks again, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.